Y'all been respectful. Everybody has their opinion of me, but I appreciate the media and y'all doing your job, man. So I just want to say I appreciate y'all. But no, I don't know where the signs came from, to be honest. Yeah, they needed to be up and they needed to be seen. So I'm glad we had those signs.
What was your reaction to it when you saw it?
Oh yeah, no, I'm glad we had him because I believe Terry Smith should be the next head coach. It shouldn't be no other question. He's gotten his train back on track. In the midst of chaos, we all looked at him, and he's been a leader for us. So I think he should be the next head coach.
What does he change?
What does he change?
That has allowed you guys to change.
What does he change? I don't know. I think he's just been a leader for us and guiding us through chaos, through times where we're challenged. He's been able to motivate us, get us back. Obviously, we went through a hump in the middle of the season, but we're back on the roll, and he has us all bought in.
What do you think special fans chanting? It's been a wild season with fans chanting stuff, and now it's that.
Yeah, no, I think it's great. Like I said, the players, it sounds like all the players want Terry, all the fans want Terry, so I think the choice should be very obvious after the season, but that's above me. But in my opinion, I think it's great. Sorry. And yeah, I think the fans want the difference in the game.
He's talked about the pencil, and he's also said that he raised the accountability level, especially among like star players, key players, and stuff like that. Have you noticed the difference since he's taken over about the accountability level being higher?
Yeah, and Coach Franklin held us accountable too, but Coach Terry just does it in a different way, and I love it. Every day in practice, he's good, bad plays, whoever. And I told him when he first got the job, that's what I just said, hold me accountable, hold all of us older guys accountable, and make an example of us when we do make a mistake, whether big, small, whatever it is. Because I remember when I was a young guy, older guys make mistakes and they're just supposed to recognize, but if a young guy makes a mistake, it's like the end of the world. So I know what it's like to be a young guy, so Coach Terry holding all of us older guys accountable, it makes it easier to hold the young guys accountable.
Terry talked about, challenging the best players, kind of like you mentioned. Is there any specific example that stands out to you, like a moment from Terry that really helped out, where he really challenged you?
I think just in practice, make a mistake. Obviously, nobody's perfect. Make a mistake in practice. Coach Terry gonna put it up, and I'm already knowing that, so it helps motivate me too. I gotta be on track and everything, be on top of everything in practice. But he also loves us hard too, so it comes from a place of love, and he's not trying to make fun or hurt your feelings. He's just trying to hold you accountable, and I love that. So that's really it. It's just everything.
What was it like walking off that field for the last time?
It was great, man. I appreciate all the fans that came out. Appreciate you guys covering us. Like I said, it's been up and down season. Nobody's really expecting this, but I love Penn State. I would die for this place. This place has given me a ton of opportunities, so I'm thankful for Coach Franklin to give me opportunity. Congrats to Coach Franklin getting his new job. But yeah, I'm just thankful, man. I'm just trying to soak it all in.
We talked about getting you guys ready to go to Rutgers and try and win a 6-game and qualify for a bowl. Based on where things were earlier in the year, that was no guarantee you could do that. So why is it important to keep pushing through trying to postseason?
I think it's just for each other. Like I said earlier, like the seniors, we all love each other. We love Coach Terry, so we're trying to go out here and prove a point that's bigger than all the individual stuff. K-Tron, Fat Man, they both did a great job today. Nebraska had a great team. Obviously, they're like 7-8 wins. So it was a challenge today, but we just had a chip on our shoulder. This game was very personal for a lot of reasons. Some I'm not going to get into, but we needed to get this win from Coach Terry.
What are those personal reasons you can get into?
Well, I mean, for all seniors, it was our last game here, so just trying to enjoy that, man. I still remember my first game here, man. It seemed like yesterday, but that's one of the reasons. And then we had a couple of the older guys come back. I love when the older guys come back. Chop, Daquan Hardy, Keaton Ellis, a bunch of guys on the sideline supporting us. So it meant a lot to see them. But that's all I'm really getting into.
There's a lot of factors that go into guys staying, portal, NIL, things like that. What would your message be now that this was your last game of people saying two younger guys that have a choice to make?
I'm more of everybody got to do what's best for them. For my journey, Penn State staying here 4 years was best for me. Like I said, this university has gave me a ton, and I'm very grateful. But for some players, it might be best for them. They might not play here. So everybody got to do what's best for them. My opinion, I would suggest mistake to anybody, but I think everybody has to do what's best for them. Same thing with coaches do.
Hey, Dani.
How you doing, brother?
Real good. Hey, Terry said during postgame that the critical play of the game for him was your fourth down stand in the first quarter when Nebraska was driving. On that fourth down play, you had shot the gap, which enabled Zane to make the stop.
Yep.
Talk to us about what went down there, because I saw both you and Zane run onto the field for that fourth down. What was in your guys' head, and kind of walk us through that play?
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I think it was just one of our goal line packages, and my responsibility was just go, try and shoot the gap and get knocked back, and I believe somebody was dropping behind me. So that's what defense is. Sometimes you got to sacrifice, but is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, is it with the Prowler package that in that scheme that Terry said it's been back, or is that something that Jim has brought to the table?
Nah, that wasn't probably, I believe that was goal line. That was our big package, I believe. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
What is that?
This is, to be honest, I really don't know, but Venga's family, amazing family, they gave this to me for senior day, so shout out to Venga, shout out to his family. I love them, and, you know, I'm gonna learn what this is, but I appreciate them when they see this. Yeah, I love them.
Dani, after that goal line stand, the offense goes down and scores a touchdown. Really big flip in momentum. What did it mean to see the offense go down and get that touchdown after you guys stopped Nebraska at the goal line?
It was good. It was a confidence booster for us to get that fourth down stop. Obviously, they had that big run, so you know they get all the way down to the goal line. But for the defense to come out on top and get a stop, that was huge. And then for offense to go down to score, they gave us a confidence booster, momentum throughout the whole game. I believe when you start fast, it just carries over.
Where was the first 6 sessions?
I don't know. That's a good question. I think we just weren't connecting in some areas. And now we're finally seeing come back. That's really it. I don't know the exact answer or reasoning for everything. But I would just say we're just finally starting to connect.
Is there a level of thinking about those weeks where it wasn't going well? Now that it is going well, thinking like, man, I wish we could have done this sooner. I wish this could have, like, knowing what you're capable of, essentially.
Yeah. No, I mean, obviously as a player, you always can be like, dang, man, like I wish we had done this earlier, or I wish we had done this call, whatever the situation may be. But I try and just live in the present, look forward to the next game, take it day by day, and try not to dive too deep in pass. Because if you dive too deep in pass, you're like, oh man, I should have done this. I could have been better here. Just try and move on and get better every week. That's it.
Dani, going back to Terry, at what point did you feel like he was, fit to be the next head coach?
I would say really that week. Coach Terry's been honest with us. He told us from the get-go he wasn't expecting this job because this never was a position he asked for. But throughout that week, we started to gain confidence, and he told us that he wanted to be the next head coach. So that helped us motivate us to be like, all right, let's do it for Coach Chi. Like, he's always been a leader for me. Before he was the head coach, I always respect Coach Terry. But now that he's a head coach, it even made our connection even stronger. So I would say since he got the job, you can see the transition of him wanting to be the head coach and us playing for him.
Does he discuss that with you guys at all, like now?
Which part?
Him being, the next head coach, does he discuss that anymore?
Yeah, no. Like I said, he talks about it all the time. He's honest with us. He's open with us. Part of the reason why this game was personal is for reasons for him. Like I said, I'm not going to get into, but Coach Terry's always one of the most honest coaches I've ever been around. That's why we all love him. We'll do anything for him. So he talks about it all the time. How he deserves it, and that's why we're rooting for him.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Dani.
man.